applied based on the selector, like whatever the selector I give, it finds that selector and then applies that particular rule on that particular selector. Okay, so let's can you see my screen, Nitish, Arun? And if you guys got any question, I can just answer before we proceed. Hello? Assuming no questions, can you guys see my screen? If you say no, questions no, or screen no? Yes, questions yes, or screen yes? No, yes, yes, now. Oh my goodness. Only 2 questions? Yeah, sure, no problem. First question. What about universal selector? What do you mean by universal selector? Star, it's like body. Star is body. I'll talk about selectors later, but when you give star, it assumes like wherever you find, whatever you find in the website, yeah, apply this style. Yeah, are you clear about it? Star is nothing but apply to the body, like the total content. That's what it says. Generic. What do you? Is it the next question or a continuation to the first question? I don't see anything. I have seen a dot here, I guess. It begins with dot. You mean to say dot star? Or dot is a class. So we'll be talking about selectors. Look, I mean, if you got any questions, dot really big. Yeah, that's a class. Dot means a class. We'll be talking about selectors like in the coming classes. But if you got any questions in the topic discussed now, yeah, I'll just go ahead and answer because yeah, class exactly. So when something starts with dot, it's like it's a class. When something starts with hash, it's an ID. When something starts with just a name, then it's tag name. Well, Arun, you got any questions here? No? And Nitish, yeah, we'll talk about classes maybe. I won't say no. Great. Yeah. Confused? Confused for what? Now tell me. I'll just clear your questions. Forget about the classes and selectors whatsoever. Now just tell me if you can spot on the internal and inline styles. Yeah, that's more than enough. Forget about the selectors. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Forget about that part. Yeah. Come to this part where in inline and internal you understood, right? Inline style is for that particular tag and internal is for something global or something to that page. Yeah, great. Now let's see an example here what internal styles can do. Okay, so as I told you, it resides inside the head. Always write your styles. If it's an internal style, write inside the style tag. Okay, now let me just go ahead and say h2. h2 is a selector here. Okay, h2 is a selector. So I'll say for h2 we gave the default color. Let me go back to the web page here and see the default color. The default color is black here. I don't want black. I want let's say let's reverse it. Let's make the background black and the text color white. Okay, let's see how does it work. So I say background sorry, color, and as I assume we discussed about this colorings using names and colorings using hexadecimal representation. I hope Arun, you might be knowing about hexadecimal representation, and Nitish knows them before by looking at the conversation he had before. Okay, so hexadecimal is nothing but to have a varied range of colors. We use hexadecimal numbers. So Let me just put it here inside a p tag. So hexadecimal representation of, oops, where did I go wrong? Representation of colors. Okay, and hexadecimals always starts from 0 to f. Okay, f is 15 here. So since there are no numbers after 9, okay, 10 is again 10, right? So they don't represent 10 as 10. So here they represent 10 as a. So the numbers go like this. I'll say 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and for 10 they do it as A and B and C and D and F. Oops, E and F. So this is like 10 is A, 11 is B, 12 is C, 13 is D, 14 is E, and 15 is F. So hexadecimal number. So it's like 16 digits. Okay, so they represent some, they represent colors using hexadecimal representation, so they can have variety of colors, range of colors. Okay, that's about, again, range of colors. I say is like the saturation, the hue, and the concentration. So that's all are considered in when we use colors. Like, when I say carbon black, it's black, but a dull version of black. When I say silver, it's white, but a dull version of white. So that's how. So colors, yeah, hexadecimal representation of colors from 0 to f, and either it is 3 digits like 000 or 6. Now again, coming to this, if you use only 3 digits, you are restricted again to how many combinations? 999, I say, 0 to 999 or triple F, I'm sorry. But here again you have a combination of colors. Okay, but still 3 zeros and 6 zeros still represent the same color. Okay, I mean, if you keep on using them, you'll be knowing about them. As of now, do not worry about it. Just give 6 digit numbers, any 6 digit number. Let me say 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, and there won't be any 10 here. Okay, remember, I can give A. Okay, so for H2, I have given the color as, I don't know what color it is. So 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, A. I don't know what it is. So let's just see. Okay, so now see, it's blue. It's blue color. I don't know. So like I can just play with it. But remember, it's always six digits, and all the numbers must be between 0 to F only. 0 to F only. Okay. So yeah, blue. Fine. I don't want blue. We talked about like being white. Okay. So 3F, 3Fs. So let me see what happens if I give white here. So all F's is white, all zeros is black. Okay. So since we know the colors, no color is black, full color is white, and between lies the red, green, blue, yellow, cyan, whatever the colors. So yeah, it works perfectly good. But let's change the background. So let me give background. So as I told you, what is black? All zeros is black. Again, all zeros are nothing but 6 zeros here. Okay, I saved it. Go here and I give. It did not change. Oops. What's the reason? Arun, what's the reason do you think? I gave it as background, all zeros, black, but still did not appear there. Do you know the reason? Or can you guess the reason? What can be the reason? Do you want to see the code again? Or do you have an answer? Nitish, I'll come to you. Well, let's give Arun some time. You guys here or gone? Can I see the code? Okay, fantastic. Well, Nitish, don't say the answer. I guess you know the answer. So yeah, this is the internal style I've given. Color as all white, background as 0. The color has been applied, but background is not applied. Okay. So again, I'm saying I've given internal style for H2. For this tag, H2 means H2 tag here. Again, the color as all white, background as all zeros, but still the background color is cyan over there. If you can see the web page. Okay, it's cyan here. It's not black. Do you know any reason for this? Or let me give one more clue here. Let me just take off this inline style here. This is like kind of disturbing me, so I just took it off. Exactly, you're right, absolutely right. Now you can see it here. Yeah. So the order is this browser. What it does is, whichever is closer to the tag. Let's say I gave H2. So H2 is somewhere in the head, but inline style is just residing by the side of it. So yeah, it picks up the inline style and applies it. I mean, whatsoever I give in that tag. Forget about it. Inline, I can do that using inline styles too, right? Since there is only one H2 over there, I can just give style color equal to color equal to white and background equal to, sorry, yeah, background equal to black. I can do that. It doesn't still serve my purpose, but let me just try with this. I want these two strong black sentences to be colored red. How could I do? Now I'll go here. Nothing is that has been done. Now the next tag is strong here, right? Let's go ahead and apply color. So for red, the red color is RGB. So let me just again write this 2 in P tag. So I'll just give the colors here. So red is nothing but, always the colors are represented in RGB. If you guys know about this, RGB are nothing but red, green, blue, which are the primary colors. Using the combination of these primary colors, we get all sorts of colors. Okay, so that's the reason RGB. So whenever we write in hexadecimal representation, the first two, okay, the first two goes to R, the next two goes to green, the next two goes to blue. So you see here FF is nothing but full red, full green and full black. But if I give only full red and zero green and zero black, so this is nothing but red. So always this representation, if there are only 3 letters or 3 digits here, then it's direct RGB. Like R is for red, 0 is for red here, the second 0 is for green here, the third 0 is for blue there. So that's how the representation, hexadecimal representation goes. If I want red, then it is FF0000, like in RGB. R is 1 here, G is 0 here, and B is 0 again. So let's see what happens here. So I'll just refresh it and see, yeah, fantastic. So this where the inline styles are useful. Like if I want to apply styles on a long scale or to more than one tag, so then I go with the internal styles. And there's one more advantage of internal style and one disadvantage of inline style, which we'll be seeing when we go to the external styles. Okay. So as of now, think like, internal styles, like these styles are applied to every tag, whichever I give there as a selector. Okay, again, what is a selector here in the second case? Any idea, Arun? What is a selector in the second case? You want to see the code or you have the answer? Okay, great. Then in that case, I'll just stop the class here. We'll discuss tomorrow. Yeah. Great. Take care. Okay. Not a problem. Yeah. Take care. We'll see tomorrow. Not a problem. Not a problem. See you tomorrow then. I'll just share the class notes today on Google Drive. Okay. Yeah. Just take care. Yeah, Nitish. So Arun gotta go. So yeah, no problem. No problem. What we do, Nitish? We go ahead and do styling or we talk something else? Styling, yeah. Let's just talk about the internal styling. So that's good. Now, else we can apply here? Let me take the p tag. I want the p tag to be highlighted using yellow. So what is yellow? RGB, I guess. FF00. RNG is yellow. Yeah. Uh, yeah, I'm right. RNG is yellow. So yeah, this is how we apply the styles to the web pages. So it feels good. Yeah. So let me just go ahead and do one more thing here. Let me put align here. Align equal to justify. I think justify, does justify work? Let's see. Oh well, justify is absolutely working fine. I don't want justify, I want it to be center align, let's say. Let's go here, refresh. Yeah, fantastic. Great. So yeah, that's how we do the styling and the selectors. Yeah, let's discuss that part which you have asked about, like the universal selector. Universal selector is nothing but a selector like apply styles to the entire page. That's what the universal selector means, and it's not a good idea to use universal selector because it defeats the purpose. I don't want that to happen. I want to apply styles for every tag or wherever it's needed. I don't want to apply the styles to on every tag what's there in the web page. And you did not talk about the second question you got. I can answer here so that since Arun is not here, we can discuss on this thing. Or else I can just end the class and continue tomorrow. Nitish, you here? Yeah. I shall continue the class tomorrow then in that case. However, there is one more student who is absent today. You may find it confusing. That guy is pretty new to uh, HTML. Yeah. Then great in that case. Yeah. So we'll continue our chat on Facebook in that case. Yeah, I know Drupal. I'm not like I'm an expert in Drupal, but yeah, I can set up with right modules, right hooks, align the views. I can do a little bit stuff, but yeah, I can't go deep into Drupal. And I'm stern opponent to these CMSs. I feel like CMSs are like ready-made things. They can't be tailored that easily. But if something has to be tailored, then it defeats the purpose again, I say. That's my perception. Doesn't mean that it should happen to everybody. Yeah, I know about Ajax. I can do pretty good in Ajax. Yeah. So what else? I know Coordinator. I can play with Coordinator actually. Do that, do this. Only in Ajax, then you gotta wait. So Ajax, when is Ajax? Let me just go to the about this Ajax. If you are good at, let's say, jQuery and JavaScript, yeah, then still you can come to the class. I can make you a co-presenter so that you can also talk something about what you know. And if you want to pull in your friends who want to learn this stuff, you can pull them on too. So that's how the whole thing is for, like, Tutoslive is for everyone who wants to learn something. Hello. I learned basic web front. Robert Sebasta. Who is this guy, Robert Sebasta? I don't know who is Robert Sebasta. And XML, yeah, XML. Pearson. Oh. Well, coming to XML. Oh, I don't know that. I didn't learn from him, so I don't know about him. I'm sorry about that. Yeah. But yeah, coming to the XML, I assume XML to be a database actually. When you have very limited data to store, then people store it in XML format. So that's how XML serves a purpose. So, like for instance, say there is authentication needed in your website, and you have this authentication data not in a database. You can't afford a database. Then you can use XML for this kind of authentications where you pull the XML, check for the password tag, and if the password is right, yeah, then go ahead, log me in. And that too is not safety, but still I'm saying XML is used for RSS feeds. So you get RSS feeds in terms of XML. And for instance, um, if you take Magento, XML is used to the layouts. Like the layouts are all preserved in XML, and from XML it gets routed to HTML. So that's where XML is used. And I can't write XML, but I can parse XML, and we can write coding using PHP to parse that XML. But yeah, again, and we won't be teaching XML to here. Any other questions? Well, in that case, adios. Let's see tomorrow.